Two. Let's go. Well, hello, everybody. This is Weeknights.
You sound like Amanda Bynes just now. You sounded like, Dear Ashley, that's me.
It's the pigtails, probably. Well, I want to welcome y'all back to Weeknights, where we talk about the greatest, the latest, and the shameless.
There you go.
Hey. And we are your hosts. I am Dash.
You ain't got no AKAs today?
Nah, I was just you.
I thought that's what you was doing. I thought you was getting all close to then do the Keith Lee thing. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
I
I
was
thought
I
you
was
was like,
being
I am
quiet so
Dash,
you could.
AKA, you know?
Let's try it and rate it 1 through
You
10.
know what I'm saying? I give that a 3 out of 4. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty good. I feel like it had a little too much sauce for me and I just don't like textures. So, So that's what you was doing, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know. I know
I
you're
love the way you
a
caught
Keith
the.
Lee fan, so I thought that's what you was on. You know what I'm saying? I thought you
I
was on
mean,
some.
you had him down though because he always says the thing about textures.
I see. I pay attention. You know what I'm saying?
He's like, I'm not a texture person. Yeah.
I mean,
But anyway,
anyway. Yeah. So me, I'm Keith Lee. No, I'm just kidding. I am JD, aka. Hold on. I'm JD, aka He Who Pots.
there you go. There you go. He who pods. Rabbit
Yeah.
hole coming soon. Anyway,
Stop. They're gonna get mad, man. You saying it
who's
too much.
gonna get mad?
They
Listen,
don't want to hear that.
you live here. They're
Who
guests.
lives here? Nah.
Meaning
This is
this is your
weeknights.
meaning this is your podcast. This
No,
is
it's
your
our
show.
podcast.
It's
Our podcast.
ours. When I say yours, I mean yes, yours and mine. But we can say whatever we want. You can say whatever you want. So that's why I said it. That's it. Who gonna get mad? Why they gonna get mad? Who?
Uh-oh.
But yeah, so it's Friday night. Vibes. I've got my water.
Vibes for y'all. Regular day for me.
Yep.
I still got work and my daughter. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, life. One
Exactly.
right. So good times. Let the good times roll. It doesn't.
Temporary layoffs.
Good times. Oh, has anyone seen it? Put it in the comments if you've watched Good Times. Good Times, I believe, came out today on Netflix. The cartoon version that people are up in arms about. Please let us know if you watched it. Put it in the comments. I have not seen it.
Me either. Let's keep it pushing.
I'm just saying because it's controversial. We haven't spoken about it, but if anybody has seen it, let us know since you mentioned Good Times. So let's go. What we got on the agenda tonight?
Did you forget the topics already?
Oh, okay. I was throwing it to you, but
Oh, okay. Listen, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
confused.
Me too. I mean, you had too much water. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Water.
Oh yeah, I don't put anything other than water in that.
Okay. Thought you had some special water for Friday,
Mm-mm.
Some Friday water.
Nah, because then we put the clip up of me drinking my Friday water. People
It
had
was
a field
hitting
day
you?
with that. But yeah, no, it's just regular water. It's everyday water. Mm-hmm.
All right, let's start with a follow-up so then I could take off my specs.
Okay.
All right. So yesterday we spoke about the Joker? The day
Yeah.
before? No,
Yesterday.
it wasn't yesterday.
Okay.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Oh, then it was Wednesday.
Yeah, I think Wednesday.
I don't know. All the
I'm
days.
trying to see if the article said it, but
All the days are lumped together.
tell me about it.
It was either Tuesday or Wednesday.
This article does not say when it came out. It's so weird. I would think it
I
would.
mean, doesn't matter. We talked about it this week. It came out this week. It came out beginning of this week.
You right, girl. You right. So earlier this week we spoke about Joker 2. We reacted to the trailer, and now Variety has some information for us about that very trailer.
Mm-hmm.
The headline reads, Joker 2 trailer launches to 167 million views in 24 hours, giving Warner Brothers its biggest and most talked about trailer since Barbie.
Nice.
It says the same exact thing.
You didn't have nice things to say about it.
Sources tell Variety that the Joker sequel's trailer numbers and social engagement surpassed that of the first Barbie trailer to become Warner Bros.' biggest launch in recent years. The release was no doubt bolstered by Lady Gaga's massive 150 million followers on social media.
Yep. I would imagine so.
The trailer instantly became the #1 trending video on YouTube on premiere night and currently boasts 15.6 million views and counting. Oh, on that platform alone, where it remains the #4 trending video nearly 2 days after its launch.
But here's the real question.
Hold on, let me finish and then you go.
Okay.
The Joker sequel also dominated X, Twitter, during its first 24 hours with 10 terms related to the movie trending, including hashtag Joker Folie à Gaga, Harley, Harley Quinn, how you say his name?
Joaquin?
Joaquin Phoenix, Joker, Joker 2 with a space, Joker 2 with no space, Lady Gaga, and Todd Phillips. The trailer numbers are great news for Warner Brothers. Beating Barbie is of note as that film went on to earn $1.4 billion at the worldwide box office for the studio and was last year's highest grossing movie. The original, all right, this is just backstory. Nobody cares about this. I thought I was going to say something else that was important.
Well, good for them.
As my boy Dex likes to say, podcast friends. That's why you should read the article before you get on the air.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so that's that.
Good for them. That's cool.
Now, what's your question? You said the real question is.
It was a joke. It's over.
My
It's
bad.
all good. But yeah,
Well,
good for them. I mean, I guess we'll see if that translates into box office numbers.
okay, I'm gonna do something I normally don't do up here. Let me take off my glasses and say this.
Mm-hmm.
Just the other day, I came in here and I criticized this trailer
Mm-hmm.
and the fact that they are not giving Lady Gaga a challenging role. I challenged the fact that they're just letting her do what she already knows how to do. And I said I would love to see Lady Gaga be pushed to her boundaries as an actor.
Mm-hmm.
I now want to come in here and say, I don't think any of that shit matters.
I don't think
I
so.
am going to make a prediction that
Mm-hmm.
this movie is going to do more than the first movie in ticket sales. Because if that's what the trailer did in 2 days,
Mm-hmm.
this movie is going to do ridiculous numbers.
Absolutely.
So I don't even think the plot matters anymore. I don't think her acting matters anymore. I think it's going to do numbers. I think it's going to be the box office equivalent of a Drake album.
Probably will. Or the box office equivalent of a Lady Gaga album.
Sure.
I mean, you know, yeah, I'm sure that it will get a lot of buzz and a lot of traction and make a lot of money because she's a part of it. And they know this. This is why she's centered in the trailer.
Yeah.
She's a huge star.
Yes. Yep.
I mean, and I'll say this. We got into it when we first talked about it, but I'll say this, that I still want to see her do interesting things. Um, I still want to watch the film to see how well she plays the role that she's playing.
Uh-huh.
And I think that those of us who love a good movie, who are, you know, film buffs, or, people who really appreciate good acting and good storytelling, it will still matter.
Yeah, but
She's
it's
still
gonna
going
do.
to have to, she's still, I think, going to have to prove herself because it is not her first, um, it is not the first thing we know her for. And so I think there's still a level of proving yourself. I mean, she could bring out the numbers to the box office, but that doesn't mean everybody's going to think she's a great actress. So I'm still curious to see how she plays the role. I'm still very interested in that. But I do agree with you. I think it's going to do crazy numbers.
Yeah.
Um, and I think there's going to be huge turnout. It comes out in October. Yep. It's not in the dead of winter. It's just as fall is beginning. People are probably looking for, things to do that are kind of like cozy and wind down kind of things. Going to the movies is a perfect way to do that. So I totally, yeah, yeah, it's going to do numbers.
Yeah, that makes me sad because I wasn't even thinking about Lady Gaga's fans and the turnout that they were gonna bring. But if DC and Todd Phillips and Lady Gaga know that, they probably did not try to make this the best film ever. They probably feel like this shit gonna do numbers regardless. Let's just have fun.
Or maybe it's a good film. I don't know. I'm just saying. Also a possibility that they still made a good film anyway.
I guess.
You'll have to watch it to find out.
Yeah.
As much as you don't want to, you may have to watch it so that it can at least be realized that okay, this is really bad or this is really good, or maybe somewhere in between.
Yep.
Next pod field trip,
Nope.
Joker 2.
Nope.
All right, well, let's move on then.
All right. Well, let's keep it in the movies, but not really.
Okay.
Well, we all know there's a infamous Nicole Kidman AMC video. Is the intro when you go to AMC theaters every time you watch a movie. If you've been to
Yeah,
the movies at AMC in the last 3 years, you know what I'm talking about.
it
And
is excruciatingly annoying, is what it is.
and AMC just did 3 remix versions, updated versions, and gave Nicole Kidman an even bigger check. Um, and
I
our
mean, I was about to say, girl, get your money, but ugh, it's just like, all right, can we get to the movie, please?
AMC, we make movies better. No,
Duh.
How about like this? We
Okay.
make movies better.
Yep. It's like, girl, we know. We heard you the last 50 times. We know. We know. But anyway, that's not what this is about. Babyface.
Well, it kind of is,
My
but it
fave.
kind of isn't. It's kind of it is, but it's kind of not.
Well, the OG, the gentleman, the scholar, the multi-talented Babyface. He knows about it too.
Yeah, because we all freaking do.
And he said, or someone in his team said, we should do our own version of this.
With him
And
watching
so,
himself on stage.
so good. So good. So Babyface and his team remade the AMC ad to announce and promote Babyface's upcoming Vegas residency.
He's like decked out like Nicole Kidman too. Did you notice his pinstripe suit?
Yeah, that's great.
I thought this was hilarious. And, and never mind.
No. Come on.
I was gonna say, and finally, instead of them stealing something from us, we went ahead and stole something.
Yeah, Glow.
That I'm like, yes, do it, because you know what? Someone else would have done. If it was the roles were reversed, someone else would have done it.
Yes, let's appropriate more white things.
Please, okay.
I vote for this. Let me do like the commercials. Hold on, let me get serious. I am JD, and I approve of this message. There you go. Yeah,
Handed you
so
by Weeknights.
right. Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Let's appropriate more white things. Anyway, so they redid the ad. It's almost identical.
It's
He just
almost.
changes the necessary parts.
They
You
rent
know,
out the theater and everything.
they rented out the theater and everything. They show footage at the same exact times. And then there's a second video where it's half the bottom screen is Babyface's version and the top screen is Nicole Kidman's version, and it's playing at the same time. Oh my God, it's so good. When we do clips, we got to figure out how to put that in this clip somehow.
Yeah, it's
We don't
really
have enough time to do it because the episode got to come out tonight. But over the weekend, we'll try to figure out some clip. Oh man, it's so good. Y'all have to see it. If you haven't seen it, go to Babyface Instagram page and check it out. He did not pay us. We just love this and love him. So
oh,
we're
it's
giving
great.
him free promo.
It's great. And how exciting is a Babyface residency? I love that.
He said, "Usher's done. My turn."
Especially after that Anita Baker stuff that happened.
Oh man.
Really
Yeah.
excited that he's doing this and he gets his moment to shine. I mean, he didn't need, we all said it back then that he did not need Anita Baker to get on stage. But I love that he's doing this. I love that he's doing his own solo thing. I'm sure she
You
won't
think
be
he'll return
invited.
the favor?
I was just about to say, I'm sure she won't be invited to perform.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
No, but I love
I
this.
don't
I'm
think so either.
really excited about this. I love me some Babyface. So this is super cool. I'm excited for him and I hope it does well. But yeah.
I'm sure it will do absolutely well.
Well, you know what I mean. I just mean like
I'm sure it will do swimmingly well.
I'm sure it'll do fine, but what I'm saying is like y'all go see it. Go see Babyface, you know? Just
Paid for by
support
Weeknights?
him. You know, yeah, but not really. He should pay us.
Say, oh yeah, really?
But no, I'm really excited about that because Babyface is super talented. Now, what I do hope, I don't know if I'm gonna make it to this show, but what I do hope
Tony.
is that Tony
She
shows
won't be
up.
far by. Remember, she's supposed to do the co-headlining thing with Cedric. I don't know what the dates. I don't know how well the dates align, but
Something tells me this has all been worked out already because you know him and Tony make
come
magic.
on, man. Lord
Okay.
knows I never meant to hurt you.
Ooh, I just
You know what I'm saying?
can't. Oh my
Never,
god.
I never meant to break your little heart. Classics. Come on, man.
No, that's your favorite line.
It's my favorite line. It is. It's my favorite line. Because
But
then she
yeah,
repeats it like 6 times.
right.
It becomes like the pre-chorus all of a sudden. It's like, why? Why do we keep singing about breaking his little heart? I don't understand.
And why is his heart little?
Right. Gotta.
Oh my gosh, but that's my song though. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited for this, and I do hope that Tony makes an appearance because
I'm sure
the
she
two of
will.
them on stage, man,
I'm
the two
sure
of
that
them
she will.
anywhere. They could be performing in the bathroom, and I'd be like, let me poke my head in and listen.
Right.
So yeah, um, but yeah, good for them, good for him.
I was about to say them. Did he change how he identifies? I was confused for a second, but then you corrected it, so it's all good. It's all good. Speaking of
And that's in his
celebrating,
business.
well, that would be their business if that was the case. That's Anyway,
Man, I
it's
wish we
Friday.
were supposed to talk about NLE Choppa.
Nope.
That was a perfect segue.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Nope.
But shout out to NLE Chopper. That's all I'll say. Good for him. And do your big one, NLE Chopper. Who I think I might talk about him on Hardly. All right, introduce the next topic so I can stop.
Oh, let's keep it celebratory.
Oh, yep. Mm-hmm.
Allen Iverson has I guess it's a statue. It looked kind of small, but whatever. Context first. I was confused because it says it's a statue. Context first. Context first.
Justin Boy was like, oh, he got a trophy.
I was confused. Anyway, let's context. So it is all over the internet that Allen Iverson now has a statue of it. They made a statue of him. They gave him a statue, however you want to say it, at the 76ers practice facility.
Training facility, yeah.
And so there's a whole video, multiple angles of him
Unveiling.
unveiling and giving a kiss, Keith Lee
It was
giving a
under a
kiss.
black. It was under a black sheet, and then they,
Right,
ripped
they
it off,
unveiled
and
it.
there he was.
Yeah, and he kisses his own statue of him, of course, doing the signature crossover
I
that we
mean,
all
would you
know
kiss your
him.
statue?
Probably not, no. No. But people, you'd be surprised what people kiss. I never forget as a kid
Mhm.
watching the Knicks and the Bulls play. And John Starks ran to the middle of the court, dropped down to the floor that they were just running all over, and kissed the middle of the New York Knicks logo. Lips on the.
Do you know he was? I don't think you know this, but he
John
was my
Starks.
he was my favorite Knicks player back in the day.
I did not know that.
Yep.
But I remember that. I remember him running to the logo, half court, and
Mhm.
kissing the logo. I have
I
lots of
mean,
words I'm trying to say
when
things.
when you are excited and when you feel like you have accomplished something that maybe you didn't think you could accomplish, or maybe you did think you could accomplish it, but now you have, man, what a feeling. What a
Yeah.
feeling.
Sometimes the ghost of NBA past gets in you.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah, so Allen Iverson is kissing his statue. Yeah.
I mean, that's interesting. I've seen them kiss the ball before. That's nasty. The
I mean, I
statue's
just told you
probably
what John Starks did. This was
that's
after a
nasty.
game.
That's nasty too. It's the same. I
The
mean,
nastiest.
yeah, because
Shoes, sweat, blood, snot,
y'all's feet. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Can we move on?
pineapples.
Oof, oof. I don't like that. I don't like this conversation anymore.
Anyway, I don't understand why the statue is so small. I'm very confused. I don't know if it's them giving him props or dissing him. It's some kind of acknowledgement, but I'm really confused
Would
because
you?
it seems to be a small figure.
Well, okay.
And I know he's a small figure in the basketball world. I mean, he's still taller than me or something like that. But I mean, I just am a little confused. I mean, I don't know what's going on here. But he's
Would you?
happy, and I'm happy they acknowledged him because
I think
there's a
that's.
long-standing history of ups and downs between Allen Iverson, the 76ers, and Philadelphia fans. I mean, as far as I know, most Philly fans love him, but as far as the league, there's a lot of turmoil and different things, a lot of mixed emotions and mixed things that have always been said throughout the years. So them showing him any type of acknowledgement, I think is dope. But I'm just really confused. Was it like we're gonna give you the smallest statue we could find? I'm really confused. Like,
But let me ask you something. Is the issue with the statue that it's not life size? Because it's tall. If you look at it, it has a base. There's a base, and then he's on top of the base. I figured it was because of the pose. It was easier to put it on top of a base than to make it a larger sculpture. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm trying to pull it back up. I do understand what you're saying. You could keep talking. I'm just looking.
Because it's not a tabletop statue. It's actually sitting on a base that's.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'm looking at it right now. The statue itself, yeah, it's sitting on a base. You're right, but the statue itself ain't much taller than Allen Iverson himself. And if there's a base already, that means this ain't a big statue.
Well, I don't know what size a statue of Allen Iverson is supposed to be.
Watch your
So
mouth. Watch too much. Watch your mouth.
no, I'm not, I don't mean that disrespectfully. I just mean I don't know what size it's supposed to be. Like, what is and that's why I'm asking. Would it be better if it was a full size statue of him, like the length of his body?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming it's the Sixers who erected the statue. I don't, or had it done because it's on their training facility. I don't know who
I would
commissioned.
assume so.
Yeah, that's what I assume. I don't know who commissioned it, but I mean, I don't know. I've never had a statue of myself made, so I don't know how big or how small it should be. Um, I mean, the
But what if
bust
they gave
of
you a statue?
MLK in DC is, I don't even know how tall. It's wildly tall. And then even what's his name? Them statues that they have like all around New York City of different people, those are usually like the length of the person's body.
I mean, the bull in the Wall Street area is the size of a bull.
Is bigger than the Allen Iverson statue. I don't want to take this moment to diminish this this cool thing that happened for him though.
I'm just confused. I'm not
You
hating on him.
know.
I'm very happy for him that he's getting any acknowledgement. But I'm very confused about, well, where's the rest of the statue? Like, what's going on here? What happened?
I understand your concern. I do. And I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what happened here. I guess more research should have been done on our part to see who actually created the statue, and you know and and who paid for it really is the question, because whoever paid for it is responsible for how big or small it was. So it may not necessarily be the artist's fault, probably the person who commissioned the work in the first place. um but it's a cool thing for players of the now to walk into the training facility, and as they're walking in they see this pose of Allen Iverson. I think that's great. I'm excited that they did something like this for him.
I didn't even think about this. Keep this article right here. Keep this article right here. So this is from the Associated Press, but it's
Uh-huh.
on ESPN's website.
Mhm.
It says, yes, there is something quite wry about the fact Allen Iverson was immortalized in his crossover of all sites, pose at, of all sites, the Philadelphia 76ers practice facility. Practice. Not where the Sixers play their games. Practice. Almost 22 years after AI ranted about quote unquote practice 22 times in an often spoofed news conference, even Iverson got a kick out of the location of the sculpture unveiled Friday on the team's Legends Walk, joining the likes of Julius Erving, Wilt Chamberlain, Charles Barkley, and Maurice Cheeks. The Hall of Famer.
Oh,
Yes.
sorry. I didn't know that there were other statues. That makes a difference.
The Hall of Famer who made talking about practice, quote unquote, a permanent part of the pop culture lexicon is now a permanent part of the Sixers' home. Quote, I could sit out a practice, Iverson said after the ceremony. Play me in the games.
So that you think they were poking fun at him?
Yes. And that's
But
why that's part of my whole thing.
but I also didn't know that there were other players that have these statues there, which
Gotcha.
to me changes it for me and makes me feel like, okay, if we look up the other statues, they're probably sculpted similarly. And if it's like somewhere lined up with other players, it would make sense why it's not bigger. It's kind of like, I don't know. I've been to the uh I've been to the Football Hall of Fame before, the NFL Hall of Fame before. They have a room of busts of the Hall of Famers. And they're all the same size. They're not very large, but they're all in there. So I imagine it's kind of that same type of idea. They would have to make it small enough and I don't know how they're displayed. They don't show us that. They just showed us the one statue. So
Okay. Actually, you're right and I'm wrong. They are some of the other ones. Oh, I don't know. This one's tall.
who's
Some they're all standing on bust and doing signature moves.
I actually think that's a really cool concept.
Here, look at Barkley. Can you see it?
Yeah. I think that's really cool
Yeah.
that they do their poses. I love that actually. I would like to go see this place. This sounds really interesting now. Now that it's in context, and excuse us for not doing enough research beforehand, but
Word.
now that it's in context, I feel better about it, and also I'm kind of excited about. Do people get to go and see this? I assume that they do.
I can't get a clear picture of this other one with the guy, but here's another one.
His does look smaller than theirs, though, doesn't it? I mean, I'm not looking at it the way you're looking at it, so maybe. Oh, I guess they're all about the same, right? I don't
They're
know.
similar. I don't know.
Similar, but
We got to go out there with a measuring tape and see what's up. You know what I mean?
I'm into that. Getting kicked off the premises to measure the sculptures is
Right.
kind of wild.
Like, excuse me, what the hell are y'all doing?
We just wanted to see the length. It's not a school project.
Yeah, we're just here trying to see what's up.
Right, right. Just Mathematics is why we're here.
Yeah, that's it. You know, nothing crazy.
Mm-mm. Just some light math, you
Right.
know.
That's all. Help
That's
us
it.
out. Help us
Anyway,
out.
I think this is cool. I think this is dope. I don't I don't know if it's a knock to him to do it in the way that they did it. Maybe it is. But I still think it's pretty cool to be among some of the other greats in their poses. I love that. I think that's such a
Yeah.
cool idea that
No,
they
it is
start.
very good. And I was wrong, so I apologize for that.
It's all good.
That's on me, audience. That's on me.
It's all good. We sorted through it very quickly.
Nothing a Google image search can't fix.
Now
Hmm?
if they could just tell the people on Catfish that very thing, they
I
would
gotta
be in better shape.
I gotta go now.
Because a Google image search, let me tell you how much that will save you. Okay? People don't know how to do it. You gotta figure out how to do it. You just put the image in the box. And that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
All will be revealed. Okay?
All. Everything.
If y'all need help with a catfish, put it in the comments. Let me know. And on that note, this has been Weeknights
Happy Friday. Have a good weekend. And we will see y'all on
on
Monday.
Monday. Bye.